I love it how I do it when I just get into it and let loose through the movements, how I show you how to do it and go through the ways of where I want to, and show how I do it when I go back and forth with the questions and leak with the answers through things I be declaring and admiring, and times I be lying to myself if I wasn't trying, and I'm crying within through the way I'm in love and beating hard from a dove and flying freely or nothing. I'm beating through things that I see with the love as I come and I quick and I chop on 100. I beat and I see through the things that I'm loving and see that I make a way for the tummy to get full and things that I have to be cool, because I win and I weigh and I swing the detained and men. I'm saying with the things that I'm saying, because I know I do it big from the place I come from and show that I'm doing things and going and running and freestyling and flowing and going and knowing. But when I come through and tell you how I do it big and I do it like Big J, and I do it to show you that I'm happy, and I love to play with people nicely and see that I'm pricey, like Archie Lee or Miss Price, coming with the way I do it through times that I'm liked with enlightening reasons to fight for my life and vibe by people I say I like and know. As things I say, I flow through things I know and way I go. Through times I share and people I know and wind I blow and sing and flow and bling and blow and sing. Profound, my towel just whips. My vows are loud, my prouds are crowd, my louds are loud. I wind and I rain through the foul of times. I share in my mind and know I'm open to things that go through people that are showing. So when I see Fraser Boy in the open, we bump and we grind to the people that's exploiting and the power through people and towers and minds. They devour through people, they cower and bend over backwards and fling from catapult. I bling off the antidote for this sin like a mandolin. I swing from the Kramer, being from the maker, sing of the design of Pinocchio the shaker, and bling the degrader, sing the infiltrator, the mind embracer, the time share, the bind, compare the lines, untwine and unwind like wine. I crunch the grapes that twist back like vines through my arms as I hold on for dear life and show my thing ain't nothing knife and swing through the valley of the shadow of death, and through times I know it's nothing less. But bless me as I contest that you're gonna tackle me up to the cross on my land and say, boy, you ain't got a chance. I show you that my glances are sweet and show you the things that I know and I see, and I be through the wind and see that I'm good, because my hooks are just catchier than beating a bunch of people who know I ain't got nothing less but to see me. Because when you do, I know that you truly know that I'm beating the flow and gripping and slipping and flipping the bowl and twisting and gripping and stacking the flow. But when you see that I know and you see that I glow, the people come within and see that I'm golden. The freestyles unfolding through things of the notions, and I tell you that I go hard through the people back and soften like a pillow crack and jock from a scarecrow black and blast from a witchcraft track and master my Michelin beat hard from the existence of a pistol grip swing and just cock back and blast from El Mágico beat and sarta farta oh sorry oh back and beat through the sweet of the meat that just falls on the curb through I splurge through defeat and discreet like disease through freeze. I feel fleas on my fleece are opened like freely. I see these tits are open and my pits are hairy. I see Bloody Mary in the back like a horror. I beaten and bending this wind like a horoscope and floor. I tell and detail the horoscope and derail the floor to soar like evermore. Declare the ever so rare vanilla ghosts detail an army tone. Inhale a barley bowl. Detail a sorry folk. Untwine through the journey of getting to know me and show that I'm learning and exploding with stories to show you. I go through the winds and the notions, through times I be open to things that I be showing, in love that I go and I know that I'm floating and whipping and dipping in minds I be going and feeling it flat. Don't fly out of my ass with that boy's disaster. I'm coming and chopping the blaze with the master and crazy. It's just fasted and bone and ignite it, destroy it, explode it and bend it and bold it, exploit it and mount it and detail it and load it and wrote it and detail it and failed it, degrill it and higher than flying and pliers, Japan, the wind and descending your face, the grin and descend. I see that you're faithful. I come and I win and descend like the scary movie and beat the hook in the back from a jugger and chop and put things in my trophy case like a booger and come and trace like a gopher steak from a omen shake from a loco bean from a chokehold and swing through an both, though I say that I know you, I come through the ways and the wind of the notions. I see that I see in the times that I'm sharing, the minds that declare that my time's been enhanced with it. Glances around that see that I'm showing you, and show that I know and I know that I'm loving you back when I see, and I know that I'm showing you back and I win, and I know that I'm telling you, derailing you and felling you bound to the revetures, the levatures, the medicine, the blether, and the brother coming back on that medicine, back to the teller, whip it and to tell it, rel it, and fell it, hell, and the derelics. I'm back when to just tell us that America's been picking fights for centuries, took that country's virginity like a rookie, fresh through the penitentiary. I'm coming and beating the juggler and chopping another muscle and beating just like a hussy, just chopping and looking 100 from the faith of a musty back. Got me swinging for the fences like my medallion, just flopping and gripping because Goofy's ears was just flipping around like a helicopter, mozzarella, acapella take off like Inspector Gadget or Cyclops' propeller. When I was taking off like smoke in the back of the teller, like when I drop bombs like Vietnam on them monsters, got me shaking the copper like robots, and I'm just proper. The toppers just roll back like the coppers on helicopters. The apes can't gain on the Doppler. Beating just proper feet just keep me moving like hot sauce. I beaten, I hold a fork and a knife. Well, I want a big old, thick old T-bone steak right off the bone. Fill it straight from the clones. Beaten from moans. Times I be flown. Head I be gone. Mind of the gones. Feeling my flesh through the back of my bones. Yeah, it's colored like sherbet in notions. I feel that I'm strong indeed with the notions. Feel